Hi, this is Todd, and I'm going to walk you through some of the instance migration tools inside of Triton. So I have a setup here with one head node and two compute nodes. And on the head node, I'm running a Linux CentOS, which is running in KVM. And what I want to do is be able to migrate that over to one of my compute nodes. So just to let you see that this CentOS is up and running, I'm going to VNC connect into it. And here it is. And I'm just going to create file1.txt here. And then I'm going to migrate this over to a compute node. So to use migration, use the SDC migrate tool, and this will be able to list migrations. Some different options to list that shows you all the migrations and some extra information such as where the instance originated from and where it went to. And three main components of a migration are begin, sync, and switch. You can drill down into migrations as well. So for example, this migration that failed here, I can go and see what actually happened. So I can see that there was two begin actions, and both of those failed. One was couldn't allocate, and then the other one was beehive not supported. And you can also drill down into successful migrations to see the actions they took and how long they took to run. But right now I want to run my instance, I want to migrate my instance onto my other compute node. So let's use SDC migrate, begin. You don't have to specify a compute node when you're migrating, but I am in this case. Just I wanted to land on a specific CN, and this will start the provisioning of this migration instance, and that uses workflow inside of Triton. Okay, so over here on my CN5 compute node, I have this new instance provisioned here, but what you want to note is that it's actually a do not inventory instance, and that means it's not visible outside of this compute node, so VM API won't be able to see it, and other Triton components won't know about it yet. Okay, so I'm going to begin the sync phase, which is next, to sync those file systems between the original instance and that new migration instance. Again, this runs in a workflow job, and then you'll get some feedback on how long it's going to take to complete this synchronization, the bandwidth that's currently using. I have a 100 megabit LAN here, so it's using about all of that at the moment, which is about 12 megabytes a second. And you see the percentage there of how much is completed. You might be able to hear my fans running pretty hot in coal now. So that's the coal is where I'm actually migrating this instance to on my laptop. Alright, so that's completed now. Let's just take a look at this migration record. You can see we've done the begin, we've done the sync, source and target servers. And once you've done one sync, you'll be able to form a switch, which will move that instance officially to the other computer. I'll run that now. And of course this is going to stop that currently running instance on the head node, and then update the file systems, synchronize those, and do some behind the scenes actions to ensure that that target instance becomes visible and the original instance becomes hidden. There we go, migration was successful. So let's just check my VAM list here. You can see that I still have the original instance here, but it will be marked with do not inventory, so it's basically hidden, currently hidden from the Triton platform. And on the compute node, I will have that instance is now running over here. So if I get the VNC from this, JSON, and so my host is now 2.117 and 40.424. So to connect to that, and again, this machine is being rebooted, make sure my file's there. And there we go.